Serious business there. That's big news. I don't know if it's big news down here in Illinois, but that's big news in Lincoln. You can be rest assured. The first time I ever had a Husker dog, I was hooked. And you think I'm joking, but that red dye comes off on the bun. I was at a game one time, and, you know, you're having a good old time. You're enjoying yourself. It was like a nice fall, crisp day, and, you know, the band's playing, and it's the game's going, and there's some guy 3 or 4 rows below me who clearly was enjoying his drinks a little bit more than he should have been, and so he asks for a soda, and instead the guy throws him a hot dog, and he grabs a hot dog, and he's like, "This is a hot dog. How am I supposed to put vodka in this?" There's my Husker dog story. All right. Welcome back. 9:10 here, Big 550 KTRS. 477, the Dow is down. 477 at 15,986. I am certainly no financial wizard, and please take none of my advice because you should do the opposite of everything I say. However, with that being said, let me tell you how smart I am. What are you supposed to do? Right? All of us have our money in 401ks. What am I supposed to run to the website and sell it all? There's nothing we can do. You just sort of sit and grin and bear it. And you know, I take my financial advice from Warren Buffett. You buy when everybody else sells, and you sell when everyone else is buying. So the Dow is down 1,500 in the last 3 days or so. What are you supposed to do? All of our money's wrapped up in 401ks. Just the way it is. Whether it's however it's all set up, it's just a bad day. What are we supposed to do? I don't know what else to do other than say bummer. Unless you're some type of high-end investor, maybe a day trader, but buying and selling stocks, even Rex Singfield will tell you, buy an index fund and leave it alone because collectively the world knows more than you do and markets go up. So buy it and put it in a drawer and come back 30 years later and see what it's doing. Much better chances than trying to game the market. So with that being said, the Dow is down over 400 today. Lots of people watching it, but in terms of panic, what are you supposed to do? There's nothing. I mean, look, we made it through the downturn of 2007 and 2008. If we can make it through that, we can make it through anything. So a little hiccup by China, and all of a sudden people are freaking out. But these are institutional investors. I don't think mom and pop are saying, "Oh my goodness, I'm taking my money out of my 401k." So it is what it is. 314-969-KTRS, 1-888-550-KTRS, or star KTRS. Those are the phone numbers. This story of this cheerleader in Baltimore really has me bothered. We all know Jared Vogel, famous Jared Vogel, got fined $1.4 million. He's going to spend at minimum 5 years in jail, maximum 12 years in jail for doing all sorts of terrible things with underage girls. And he resigned in a disgrace. Subway cut ties with him, never to be heard from him again. And now he's the punchline of every joke because he's a creeper. Fine. I have no problem with that. But what sticks in my craw is over the weekend, this 49-year-old woman who is a NFL cheerleader for the Baltimore Ravens pled guilty to buying alcohol to underage boys and then abusing an underage boy. Basically doing the same exact thing Jared Vogel was pled guilty to. She pled guilty. Well, he's plea bargained, agreed. She's pled guilty to this. The same thing. Maybe he did a little more. Maybe he had more victims, but she got a suspended sentence. She has to go check in once every other weekend with her probation officer for 2 years. Now, somebody needs to explain to me the double standard here. And if women want equal pay, if women want equal rights, if women want equal everything, fine. Then you know what? When you're caught abusing an underage child, you should get the same penalty or something similar. This is ridiculous. This judge and this case shows that they don't value a young man being abused the same way they find it abhorrent that a young woman is being abused. That's obvious. And I can't believe there's not more outrage over this. And don't give me this, I wish I was a 15-year-old kid. I wish my kid's mom came on to me because they were hot. That is a ridiculous and shallow and ignorant comment when it comes to these young men who are trying to figure out life themselves at 15 years old. They're going through puberty. They're raging hormones. They don't know which end is up. And to then have this 49-year-old woman come on to them and give them alcohol and abuse them, it short circuits your brain, whether you're a young girl or a young boy. And the fact that society is not taking this serious is shameful. And one more thing at 314-969-KTRS, 1-888-550-KTRS, or star KTRS. Clearly, older women have been taking advantage of younger men for years. We just didn't know about it. This can't be a new phenomenon. But for some reason, and the same way women don't want to speak out because of all of the stigma that comes along with women who are abused or taken advantage of at a young age or an older age, it has to be even worse for the 15-year-old boy, because you're supposed to enjoy it, right? I mean, you're supposed to be, hey, my friend's mom, oh boy, how you doing, right? So this has been going on for years and years and years. And only now, because of social media and the internet and the way that the world works now, we're starting to find out more about this. But every day, there's another story of some teacher taking advantage of some teenage boy. 314-969-KTRS, 1-888-550-KTRS, or star KTRS. Those are the phone numbers. We'll come back. We'll take a couple phone calls, and we'll keep one eye on the markets as well. 9:17 here.